I don't want your conniving morning. When you been a kuropong, and I've been tell me morning. Now because your money done, you come with conniving morning. When you had your pocket full, you know been tell me morning. Now because your money done, you hustle for tell me morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. I don't want your conniving morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. You can keep your conniving morning. Neighbor Joe, neighbor Joe.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh, yeah, man, how you doing? You good? I know you like that. I know you like that. How long you been back, man? I see the girls in the club, they're getting wild for me. And all the pretty chicks all wanna smile at me. These rap cats, man, they all got this style for me. And if I ever see them, man, they probably bow to me. And when this beat drop, I know they gon' lean. World debut, I know they gon' fiend. Everything, Mississippi to the Palm Springs. Girls from brunettes down to blonde queens. These young boys don't know what a dawn mean. I'm just a bad boy, gone clean. I'm the diamond chain choker, always remain sober. Don't drink liquor and all the game's over. Need a plane, I explained it to my broker. 3 box in the hood, top down, and ain't over. You know there's more, man, where that come from? Me and Courdel rolling back to back in one.
See the names have all changed since I've been around, but the game ain't the same since I left out.
Still I'm the most fly. I win so much they wanna know who I'm coached by. Every day approached by chicks when I was multi. Wanna give me soul side, but I'm like, don't try. I see the hisses and the disses when I go by, but see the misses on my wrists when I float by. Self-control and I can't tell you no lie. Trying to find a soulmate, you end up being soul tied. I make my money, man, without the coca. Living la vida without the loca. I'm down south, so they show me country love, and I ain't even country thug. The people give me daps and hugs, so it must be love. And I love the country grub. It feel good to hear people singing welcome back. And I ain't even selling the track, cause I'm that Harlem cat.
The names have all changed since I've been around, but the game ain't the same since I left out. I've been around, but the game ain't the same since I left out.
You know you like that. And all the pretty chicks all wanna smile at me. These rap cats, man, they all got this style from me. And if I ever see them, man, they probably bow to me. And when this beat drop, I know they gon' lean. World debut, I know they gon' fiend. Everything, Mississippi to the Palm Springs. Girls from brunettes down to blonde queens. These young boys don't know what a dawn mean. I'm just a bad boy, gone clean. I'm the diamond chain choker, always remain sober. Don't drink liquor and all the game's over. Need a plane, I explain it to my broker. 3 box in the hood, top down, and ain't over. You know there's more, man, where that come from? Me and Courdel rolling back to back in one.
See, the names have all changed since I've been around, but the game ain't the same since I left out.
Still I'm the most fly. I win so much they wanna know who I'm coached by. Every day approached by chicks when I was top. Wanna give me soul side, but I'm like, don't try. I see the hisses and the disses when I go by, but see the misses on my wrists when I float by. Self-control and I can't tell you no lie. Trying to find a soulmate, you end up being soul tied. I make my money, man, without the coca. Living la vida without the loca. I'm down south, so they show me country love, and I ain't even country thug. The people give me daps and hugs, so it must be love. And I love the country grub. It feel good to hear people singing welcome back. And I ain't even selling the track, cause I'm that Harlem cat.
The names have all changed since I've been around, but the game ain't the same since I left out.
This is Quincy Anderson. You know I love my country. There's no other country better than mine. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil to one Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Hey, hey, Guyana is nice, Guyana is fun, Guyana is clean, Guyana is green, Guyana got oil, Guyana got gold, Guyana got young and Guyana got old. I ain't talking no more. Guyana got things, we growing wings and developing things. The government real and that's a big deal. I'm singing from my heart, Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil to one Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only.
Good morning to everyone tuned into Livewire. We've been gone for a while, but we're back again. Welcome back to the program. Thank you for all those persons who have been keeping contact with me whilst I was out of the area. The messages, thank you. The calls that I got from some people as well. Thank you for showing all the support. Morning to everybody. It is the 8th of the 6th of 2024, and we're moving through the 6th of August 2024, and we're moving through, heading down to Christmas. Also, we have Gsg Expo coming up in just about 2 days at the National Stadium. So guys, please, you can keep abreast with that on the Livewire news page, as well as the Ministry of Housing and Waters page, the Central Housing and Planning Authority. That is coming up. I passed it when I was coming down from the airport. I'm so excited because of all the stuff that I see there, just in the heavy equipment section. Some things I've never seen before, even coming from China. I haven't seen some of the equipment that I've seen there, so I'm so excited to go down there and see what's going on. Of course, Livewire News will be bringing you live and direct the opening ceremony of the International Building Expo 2024, and you know, we'll be doing a lot of coverage. Man, they're coming for me early. Look at what Dorknet. Jag, you must do better. I am saying, partner, AFC need to do better with the soup. We can get to that in a minute. But anyway, Building Expo is coming up. We're also celebrating the 4th year of the Irfan Ali presidency. 4 years in office after that 5-month struggle. So I was so happy to see some of the productions coming out to the Department of Public Information in relation to where we've been and where we're going, where we are and where we're going. And that speaks to having a plan for the people of Guyana, a plan to move this country forward. And it reassures me that we are in good hands, right? It reassures me. So I was so happy to see and hear from regular Guyanese talking about their experiences and how they have benefited. And I often say to persons on this program, if you're going to the ballot box next year, when you're going to the ballot box next year, look outside your window, look at your children, look at yourself, look at your parents, your grandparents, you understand? And ask yourself, how have they benefited? Ask yourself, how have they benefited? And once you can put some kind of value on that, you know where to put your X. I'm not going to tell you, but you know where to put it. And you contrast that to the last time, not 2020, but well, 2020, when you went to the ballot box and you had a different administration. What could you say you benefited from? Cocoa price, plantain chips, not even an industry to support you. But anyway, we got a lot to deal with. We got a lot to deal with. I'm back in Guyana, so 𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒎, talk where you want. But anyway, I must say, Vishal has reached out to me and he has asked for a platform to articulate his concerns about statements being made by Mr. 𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒎 in relation to the Chinese and their operations in Guyana. I told him I'm willing to facilitate, but it has to be even. So if he's coming, I'm inviting 𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒎 as well to you know, share your points and articulate so people can understand where both of you are coming from, and we can have a true assessment of what is either grieving 𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒎 and grieving Vishal, right? That aside, morning to all the Livewire family who are on the program. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate that you guys are back on the program like we never left, right? Rahim Amarali, morning to you. Omar Sharif, Data Nandalal. Deshaun Abrams, you eating? I see you at the Emancipation dinner, brother. You and the family looking very lovely. Morning to you and the family. Joan Abidjan, morning to you. Rajendra Singh, Pushram Kishore, Dionan Suku, morning to you. Lenny Lachman, Faisal Ghani, Mohammed Isaf, morning to you. Cde Courdel Jones, morning to you. Jane and Trevor, morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Nadia, morning to you. Vishal on the live already. Balwant, Danraj, morning to you. Prem Prashad, Joe Satar, good morning. Wazim Nabi, Anetta John, morning to you. Ramnarain Singh, Ganesh Bharat, morning to you. Ramesh Ramcharan, morning to you. Philip Diabru, morning. Soma Bipat, morning to you. Vishnu Narain. Lash PA, thank you. It's good to be back, brother. Thank you for being here this morning. Mohammed Rafiq, Betty Chris, Rihanna Juman, morning to you. Morning to little Rihanna Juman and the little one who's there as well. Morning to Councillor Ashby. I gotta check and see what's going on with City Hall, you know. I ain't been for a while, so I know some kind of craziness happening there. But we gotta see. We gotta catch up. Ramnarain, morning to you. Michael, Rajendra Mahes, Rakesh, morning to you, joining us from Toronto. As far as I'm concerned, I scared to be, anybody should scared to be in the PNC now. All these PNC people die, you know. I on my way back, it's like every day somebody in the PNC dying. Somebody dead at the bingo. What's going on? The Kool-Aid tainted with something else. Y'all try. Tarasa Brighton, morning to you. Asif Hamad, morning to you. Parmanan Shivnat, Rennie Prasad, morning. Neil Ramlokan, Jasura Budram, Courtney Boxhill, morning to you, and big up yourself. Even to Mr. Dirk Ned, morning to you. And Diane, morning. Who else we got here? Lily Prashad, Henry Jagdio, good morning to you. Sally Jones, special good morning to you. Special good morning to Councillor Stephanie Nelson Moore, who has been running that youth camp there in the Mocha Arcadia area. We're going to visit there and do a live so you guys can see a bit of what the kids have been, the paces the kids have been going through. I saw a couple of former West Indies cricketers coming over there to give them some anyway, it's only me in here, so probably the breeze. Give them some guidance in relation to cricket techniques and that kind of thing. I really appreciated that. It's great when these persons can take their time to interact with the little ones. Sherwin Siram, Asif Hamad, Renetta Small, good morning to you. Special good morning to Eunice, Raglabir, and Rita. I hope y'all had a wonderful Sunday at church. Last time I spoke to Eunice, I was in Panama and they were heading to church. Rita and Eunice Raglabir. Special good morning to you guys. Right, Chisha Sukraj, good morning to you. Who else we got here? Lester Edwards, big up yourself. Dale Henry, and that is Cecil Rampasad, Keith Benjamin, morning to you. Edward Boudou, Nazim Satar, good morning. Who else we got here? Karen Carter, come in and drop your gift today. Morning to you. Romana, I see a guy that looked just like you on the flight from Panama to Guyana, and I staring at you because I ain't sure And he stared at me, so I was hoping the guy said something first. I ain't said nothing, I left it alone. You don't really approach people like that these days, you get in trouble. Right? Yes, the elections rigging case start, people. Gustav Joseph, big up yourself. I know Gustav in Guyana, Trinidad, but morning to you. Morning. Jean Cornelius, Anthony Ryan, and Hill, morning. Let's get into it. So, guys, listen. Sorry, before I go. Guys, if you're in Region 6, make sure you check out Grill Masters, right, for the best food. Call the numbers before to order. I don't know if they've opened up their counter service where you can buy over the counter, but give them a call, put in your order early. Really great stuff down there. Also, don't forget, if you're building your home or getting any construction done, Modern Architectures, they're the ones for you, right? Great. Bob. So people, there was a kangalang in Camarang. Look, listen. I don't know what more to say about this Guyanese opposition, right? But they continue to show us they are so out of touch with the Guyanese people, right? They're so out of touch with the Guyanese people. Morning to Mukesh Vishnu. That I see Harris Delnay saying the elections rigging case will resume tomorrow. The magistrate was sick yesterday and presumably today. We're gonna check on that, right? But there was a kangalang in Camarang, right? Look at this guy. This goes to show you how out of touch they are with the grassroots. He is sitting on roots. And it falls into place so perfectly. Who sits like that? This is to show you these persons are so accustomed to the high life. They can't even lime under a tree with sense. You understand? Can't even lime under a tree with sense. And oftentimes, you find these persons trying to make fun of President Ali, how he dance or how he this or how he that. Look at this tall glass, an empty glass of water. You understand me? You could see the personnel, the public relations team there at the AFC says, "Hey chief, let me get a picture of you under the tree." He don't even know how to sit down under a tree and look like he's comfortable. He's so accustomed to the plush life that Exxon has given him. You see why this guy cannot put the Guyanese people or the Guyana as a country ahead of Exxon? Because this is where Guyanese is lying, under a tree. This is where Guyanese or people in the hinterlanders congregate under a nice cool tree, nice roots where you got seat and stuff to sit down with sense. You understand me? He accustomed to heated seats, plush seats, and big fancy Lexus and thing. So he can't come down to the people and look normal. And they got a nerve to talk about President Ali. A champion in any right, President Ali. You understand me? This banner probably know when last he tastes an egg ball in his mouth. You don't eat them things, steak, medium rare, and them kind of thing these boys is engaging. Right? That is what they engage in. So again, a kangalang in Camarang. Now, what jumped out at me even more, and I was like, these people for real? Besides this warriors who wants to be president and still affiliated and deep, extra deep in his pockets, yet lobster and caviar, he can't eat cassava bread and them kind of thing. It's not for he. It's not for he. Now, y'all look at this here. Look at this here. The kangalang in Camarang take some empty bags. Jesus Christ, people. Jesus, empty bags to the people of Camarang. You understand? Empty bags. This is exactly what the indigenous people got from the APNU AFC administration 2015? Nothing. Empty bags. Empty. Not even a little ration. Not even a little ration. Better must come. This is the better you are offering people. You ain't shame, Nigel Hughes. A big time attorney for ExxonMobil. A big time attorney for ExxonMobil, and you can't even put a little thing in them bag, man. You couldn't even print the bag in your party colors. You're using APNU color, the stinking green. I so vexed they use green. Green was such a nice color until these persons associate themselves with it. Now imagine, after their government, whilst in office, say, is either the indigenous people get land or oil money. You can't get both. They come with empty bags. Empty bags. Look at the people in face. Because they want to was chopping it. Why pose now this is an empty bag? This is a gift. Why happy about? Nigel is the only idiot smiling in this photo. The only idiot smiling in this photo. What is supposed to do with these bags, Nigel Hughes? Bag your face? These people, Nigel Hughes, you as a big man that I thought that had sense, you are showing me that indeed you're completely a part of the opposition now. You claim you were on the fringes. You only used to lie down with corruption in your bed. You understand? Miss $2 million every time I'm going out on an outreach. You can find $2 million and put something in them bags, partner. You can find $2 million that your wife used to walk with, according to the information coming out of the ministry that she used to head. Every time she go, $2 million. But you can't find things to put in the bag. The checks that you're corrupt. Listen, there have been several allegations that your wife wrote checks to herself, to her own company. You can take some of that money and put things in the bags and carry for these people. So it's nothing the indigenous population get from the AFC, PNC, APNU from 2015 to 2020. And you come back to give them nothing again and they must vote for you. Not because you're tall, Nigel Hughes. Not because you're tall. You get away from here with this foolishness. Could you believe it? Could you believe it? And that's not the worst part. That is not the worst part. Y'all, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. So the Kangalang and Cameron can't sit on that tree normal, look like a normal person. Can't do that. You understand me? Bring a bunch of empty bags to these people, or for Guyana's force people. In my view, disrespect them. You guys pass people to bring that foolishness to hand them. And then it's like they don't care about aesthetics or nothing. It's like these people just give me ammunition to share lash whole day. Look at this foolishness here. The AFC sharing soup. So remember, I have been labeled a soup drinker on many occasions. But I always say to people, right? Soup, well, if you're sick and you got to get back your energy or build back your body, people bring nice soup for your head, beef, chicken foot, nice thing inside. Right? If you're making children, you understand, you're shooting some blanks, it's tell you gun oil. It's the soup, corn, and whatever it is bubble up in the soup. You see it inside. The AFC gone with brackish water soup to the indigenous people. Could you believe it? Not a piece of celery, nothing floating. Shallot, nothing floating inside. Not a piece of provision. Jesus Christ, not even a chicken foot inside. I am saying to y'all here, better soup must come. Nigel, if you're looking for votes, better soup must come. And here, anybody that you call it, there's called Trisha Richards a soup drinker. I tell you, Trisha Richards soup ain't looking so. Trisha Richards soup ain't looking so. Patricia Chase Green and soup ain't looking like that. You understand me? This is brackish water soup they bring for the people. Like the dip some water out of one of the rivers. You understand me? And just say, hey, soup. Better soup must come, Nigel Hughes, from a soup drinker. As I've been labeled, I am saying to you, obstacles. That is what people are looking for. Obstacle, Edo, planting, little cassava, some sweet potato, a chicken foot here, a chicken foot there, somewhere. Oh, Jesus. A bit. Look at the bowl size. 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 Literally, not a chicken foot, not a piece of celery. You're seeing piece of Edo sticking out nowhere. Was this? This is what you offering the people? I would have shamed. I would have been shamed. This is not the way to go, brother. This is not the way to go. Even I am trying to tell you, you could do better. Right? And for all the soup drinkers out there who have been labeled O.C. Rogers, Akani Blair, myself, who else is called soup drinker? I think Quincy just get a little soup drinker 1 and 2 times this thingy. He's a soup drinker. This is not what we drinking. You understand? This is not what we are drinking. Now, all fun and jokes aside, I want to contrast something for y'all. Right? Let me go back to this here. This is a multi-millionaire lawyer. He's a millionaire in Guyana. You hear what I'm telling you? Exxon is paying this guy millions of dollars. His company, his law firm, Hughes, Fools and Stupidity. Hughes, Fools and Stupidity, getting paid millions of dollars to represent Exxon. Right? And to show the people he cared. To show the people he cared. Nigel Hughes, who's the now head of the party. Hey, y'all don't make y'all like fast chicken noodle soup. You understand me? Even Maggie chicken noodle soup that's got little fine thing floating at the top. Nothing is in that bowl. That is a bowl of brown water. So please don't make your ice fast chicken noodle soup. Don't do it. Don't do it. So I'm saying the AFC, sure. Morning to Raj, pick up yourself, brother. The AFC, the new leader, working for Exxon, could not find anything to put in these bags to bring to these people and telling people to vote for them. Vote for them at the next general and regional elections. Now, I want to contrast this foolishness that y'all are seeing in front of your face here right now. This foolishness here with real progress, real care for the indigenous people, and how people plan to really move indigenous communities forward. Now, these people, look at soup drinkers here. Akani, morning to you, brother. Let me show you this bowl of soup. Akani, I know that you have been called a soup drinker, but brother, look the bowl of soup. What are you doing with the here? Like I tell them just now, Akani, even if we drinking soup, we're drinking the madness there. Not an obstacle in sight. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So I want to contrast this here. And this is what I call the APNU AFC smoke and mirrors. They give you something, but they ain't giving you nothing. You understand me? They gave you something, but really and truly they gave you nothing. So the indigenous people in this community receive empty bags from this Kangalan who went to Cameroon. Right? Now, when you contrast it to a caring government, a government who makes sure indigenous communities benefiting from LCDS funds, a government who did the most land titling ever in this country and any administration, PPP administrations. You understand? Let me phrase that correctly. PPP governments, who under whichever presidency has titled more land to indigenous people than any other administration in office. PNC, APNU, AFC, whatever you call it. All PPP administrations have given more land back to Guyanese forest people. Now, this Kangalang, who went to Camarang, went to share out empty bags. You look at our Prime Minister when he goes to an indigenous community. You see the difference? You see the difference? Minister Ramson is there, Prime Minister. I see the Minister of Indigenous Amerindian Affairs there as well. You're getting something that benefits the community. Now, this generator will allow for light to go through the community beyond the times that they would have had before, allowing children to study, allowing people to access the internet later into the night to do research or whatever. Probably running a pump system to have water, potable water disbursed to the community as well. You understand? Now, this is what you call coming into the community and bringing a gift. Or however they got it, the Prime Minister grant or however, whatever it is. You understand? This is what you call doing what you call progress. Could we find Sherrod Duncan? Because he's sitting with a jaggerbat over there in the States. Could Sherrod Duncan find a photo of the APNU AFC government taking any generator into the hinterland, any community in there, and post it up and show us something similar? That is the difference between an APNU AFC administration and a PPP administration. The PPP will not come to you with empty bags and say, let's take a photo. They're going to take a photo of something in front of something that makes sense. A gen set worth millions of dollars that will benefit everyone in the community. You understand? You think Nigel Hughes bring a bag for every single member of this community? No. He bring a couple so you can have a photo moment. Oh, the indigenous people feel better must come. The better must come. Right? But what real tangible benefit these flapping bags bringing to them indigenous? These people already got the thing that's fetching stuff with Niger. They want you stupid bag that you bring from Georgia. These people got the stuff with this fetch, the load with. They wanted something of sense, Nigel Hughes. So again, this is what progress and real development looks like. This is what a caring government looks like. When the government actually cares about what happens to you as a citizen of the country. Right? I was so happy when I saw this photo. I think I posted it to Facebook. Empty bags alongside or versus major genset to these communities. Nigel Hughes, y'all are such abysmal failures. Up to now, haven't highlighted what's the plan. All the hollering better must come. All the hollering better must come. Well, the people are already doing better, Nigel Hughes. The people are already doing better. They got a gen set for the community that will make lives better in there. Right? They have no use for these stupidness that you hand them. Not a soul smiling. The bags empty like the promises of Nigel Hughes. The lady on his, well, if you're looking at it, it'll be the left, but if the screen is flipped, it's going to be on the right. The lady there, look at your face. She like, what stupidness is this? But you know, indigenous people, they're polite. They ain't going to tell you no if you want a little picture. They're going to hold up your stupidness and they're going to take the photo because they're kind people. They're kind people. But this Kangalang needs to do better. This Kangalang, let's see, is he got gas or what? What got that with you, Fred? But anyway, This Kangalang gotta do better. He has to do better. Well, I don't know, but whatever. However, let me move on. So this this here little old. This here was a little old. It is a little old, but I have to touch on it. I have to touch on it. Could y'all believe? Could y'all believe the foolishness? Aubrey Norton is actionable intelligence. You're an actionable idiot, sir. You are very incompetent, stupid beyond repair. And I think that David Patterson set you up. The mere fact that you make the statement and David didn't call you himself and say, oh, shucks, champ, is I do this thing, you should probably retract or something. They set you up. The AFC is setting you up to fall. The AFC setting you up to fall. Now, the thing that I find so crazy about these people. So just like Nigel Hughes with Sherrod Duncan, and the total misrepresentation of the Sierra Joanna issue, this idiot Aubrey Norton, and at least I have not seen, hasn't retracted his statement, he apologized to the commissioner of police, nothing. I don't know why Clifton Hicken don't sue him. Clifton Hicken should sue Aubrey Norton to bring his actionable intelligence to the public. Could you believe this? These people make all sorts of wild allegations about public officials, have nothing to back it up. And then when they are exposed to say, well, look, you're misrepresenting, what you're saying is untrue, they just go back in the corner and come back again with some other different topic, like if nothing has happened. This cannot. Hold a second, guys. Just hold. Sorry about that. I had a lady on the plane with a terrible cold. She just, if you hear this dog cough, I think it go through my mask, everything. I am in trouble. But as I'm saying, just like Nigel Hughes, disappear and then reappear like the insane would say. I am hoping that the commissioner of police sues Aubrey Norton for his statements that he cannot back up. Could you believe it? Could you believe that these two gentlemen, Aubrey and Nigel, want to be the president of this country? Could you imagine if they were in the seat of President Ali right now? We dealing with Venezuela, and Aubrey come with some actionable intelligence, or Nigel Hughes come with actionable intelligence to deal with the situation. That is why I keep saying to persons, we couldn't ask for a better president in this current situation, right? Because while President Ali is firm, he's still diplomatic with how he deals with things. These idiots would have foiled that up so long ago. We would have probably been at war with Venezuela already. You understand me? What information you could have had that couldn't detail to you that this is a APNU AFC project? Because look at it, it's very stupidness. Just look at the photo, the area. And the other day I was looking at a movie, and one of the actors said, how you do anything is how you do everything. How you do anything is how you do everything. And how, when we look at how the APNU does anything, haphazard, lampy-pampy, stupidity, like, is all their projects, everything that happened under them, trash. So set up this, but the APNU part of the administration, they know about it. Right? Bill Bridget Maruka broken down. And they want to talk about this administration and how government has been moving. Aubrey, get away from here. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself, sir. I don't know how people consider voting for you. Well, then you know you win the Congress, so they didn't really vote for you. But you understand where I'm coming from. How you could go to the electorate and say, vote for me. Based on what, Aubrey? Incompetence to the max. To the max. Incompetence to the max. Anyway, I ain't gonna dwell on this for Islam. Look, I want to jump to the Linden talk. Look, I don't know where you are taking in Linden, right? But this foolishness here, you gotta stop it. Oh man, you gotta stop it. Y'all need to stop, please. Darn, hold on a second. This foolishness, y'all need to stop. The position of the town clerk is not an elected, you don't get voted into there. And oh gosh, I'm wondering, like, why are persons who are au fait with the system trying to push this foolishness? The town clerk is not somebody. The town clerk, whether it's Georgetown, Linden, it is not somebody that is voted. The town clerk don't want campaign nowhere for votes to become town clerk. The town clerk does not go and campaign anywhere for votes to become town clerk. The councils, the elected councillors don't sit at the horseshoe table and vote for the town clerk to be the town clerk. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So the fact that you are proposing a no confidence motion to get rid of the town clerk is asinine. Simple as that, asinine. This is not the presidency of this country where you could have a vote of confidence to remove a government. Like how the AP and UFC government was unseated from office by a vote of confidence. No one had confidence in them. Lennox Gaspar, Miss Nelson are persons who would have applied for a job. They were employed not by the council, but the local government commission, if I'm correct. Or yeah, you understand? So this to the councillors of the Linden mayor and town council, to the mayor who knows better. He's stupid, but he knows. Solomon Sharma, I know that you are not the sharpest tool in the shed, but you are completely aware of how the office of the town clerk, or how that person is appointed or hired, or whatever you want to call it. You are aware of it, sir. There is no space in 2801. And Lennox Gaspar, if you're here, Miss Chase Green, if you're here, Miss Richards, if you're here, and these are people who know 2801 by the palm of the hand, like the palm of the hand. Is there anything that speaks to no confidence motion to remove a town clerk? Nothing of the sort. So what the town council, the elected councillors there, and I must say, I think it's 1 or 2 PVP councillors on there. They're not involved in this foolishness. What these PNC, AFC councillors and mayor, deputy mayor are trying to do It's illegal. There's no law or nothing that governs that in the standing orders 2801, the book. So this foolishness needs to stop. What y'all need to do is focus on running the municipality in a sensible manner, managing your budget well, accounting for the tongue week where y'all spend up the money on different tickets and all kind of madness. That is where your focus should be. Now, let me say this to you. Despite how y'all have treated 𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒎 since he became the town clerk, right? Despite how y'all have treated 𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒎 since he would have become the town clerk of the Linden municipality, you go to Gasper today and say, look, we want to work towards the betterment of Linden. Gasper will work with you because that's the person he is. And he's able to put aside personal grievances for the greater good, which is the Linden and Lindeners and the people who fall within the municipality. So I'm suggesting to you, Solomon Sharma, and the idiots you have following behind you, including the rat-bat Vanessa Kissoon, who we never hear from, your Lion Aubrey North, your Lion self. You understand? Y'all stop the foolishness and work with 𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒎 to better Linden. You cannot remove 𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒎 with a no confidence motion. You can't. So if for you to purport it is misleading to the public, because people will think this is an option that you have. This is not an option that you have. You cannot do it. It's illegal. For you to even carry a vote like that would be illegal. Right? So stop the nonsense. Engage with Gasper properly. And I'm sure that you guys will come to some amicable solution for the betterment of Lindeners. And again, this is an issue we have with the PNC. They can't put aside their political bias to work for the betterment of communities. They prefer a community suffer than to work with the other side. Anybody who is under the PVP or work or familiar to the PVP. They can't do that. They can't work with anybody like that. And that's the sad part about it. PVP persons are willing to look and work with people to better all communities. Could you believe this idiot 𝒐𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒆, after her husband and team collect up the money for the ground in Mocha, talking about her village under attack with what development and progress, fool? How stupid could you be to make such a statement? Just because you want the president or the ministers of government to call you and tell you when they're coming into the community, why? The NDC functioning other than harassing Councillor Stephanie Nelson Moore? Huh? Could you imagine councillors from the NDC in Mocha billing latrine at the side of the road in Mocha there for the little bar that they got, and nobody is saying nothing? And you know something? What's the problem with these people, Gasper? Is because they cannot do the foolishness that they are accustomed to in Linden with Gasper there. So you're going to write up any stupidness and come and Gasper and sign for you to get money. It got to make sense. It has to make sense. And that is their main problem with this guy. Gasper's not going to... Could you imagine somebody submit a budget to you for 150,000 and then come with a bill for 250,000 and expect you just to sign it? Think about it. That's their issue with Gasper. They cannot get over him to do as they like in Linden. And remember, he, like Miss Nelson in town, is the admin officer of the council. So their role is to policy and to make a decision. The day-to-day running in the council, spending the council money. Gasper has to account for it. GASPA has to account for it. So if GASPA pay out all the money that they overspend and fictitious numbers they created for the tongue week, when they audit the Linden Tongue Council, right? You know what the same Megan Turner said? Check the tongue clerk. The tongue clerk authorized the payment. So the tongue clerk got to explain. But now the tongue clerk saying to you, explain to me so I can authorize. And they don't want to, and that's what they vex with him. All I'm saying to y'all, stop wasting time. Y'all could have 15,000 no confidence motion. You are just wasting the council's time. The council did not vote. The council did not vote for Lennox Gaspar to become the tongue clerk. That is not how tongue clerks are appointed. It doesn't happen like that. So, complete foolishness. Y'all move along with it now, man. Move along with it now. So, did I upload the photo? Where is it? So President Ali, I think he went up to soiree. Right? President Ali went up to the soiree. Now, anybody, please, at any time, show me any photo or video of the Afro president at the Afro-Guyanese holiday that emancipated them, commemorating the emancipation of Afro-Guyanese during 2015-2020. At the soiree, not talking about the national park, at the soiree, engaged in the activity with the locals. Anybody, I'm asking you, my email, CordellJones@yahoo.com, send it to me. Send it to me on WhatsApp. Send it to me on Facebook if you find it. The Afro-Guyanese president at the soiree, engaging and in the group with the Afro-Guyanese whilst they're celebrating their emancipation. I would love to see it. Now, this video I got off of the page of a guy named Stephen Vickery, right? A former journalist. I don't know what he's doing right now. Former journalist. He used to work for HGP Nightly News. And the caption on it, what a complete joke. I am saying to y'all, the approach of some Afro-Guyanese to inclusion and cohesion in this country is seriously saddening. Right? It is seriously saddening. The president, whether it's an Afro, Indo, Muslim, whatever holiday it is, makes it his business to attend, as he is the president of a land of 6 people. Mind you, he might have dance in time all the time, but Jesus Christ, that is the only thing you could pull from this. Can't you see a president trying to bring people together? Have you ever seen Granger at an Indo event engaging like this, trying to bring Indos and Afros close together? This guy, Vickery, what a complete joke. Well, who know he, but I was like, how you could even approach a situation like this? The president down in the crowd, engaging in dance and celebration with Afro-Guyanese as they commemorate the emancipation of Africans from slavery. How is this a joke? How is this a joke? Why Aubrey Norton went there with the people in soiree annoying? These people are so ridiculous, it's not even funny. Kadaki Amsterdam and them might come into later in the week. It's so much to deal with. It's so much to deal with. I hear the police. I hear the suing here again. Could I hear the sue again? You best there for your heights. You best there for your heights. You. Could I keep? Look, you couldn't even read the lawyer letter. Anyway, I come and ask for pie. I was happy to see that the president took the time to come out with my fellow Afro-Guyanese to celebrate emancipation. I personally have never been to the soiree. You hear me? But when I saw the president there, taking time from running a country to celebrate with Afro-Guyanese, their freedom from slavery, I was touched. I was touched. Because I'm saying to you, as of now, I cannot remember ever seeing David Graves at a soiree celebration. He might go to the national park and sit down in the VIP section and watch the shenanigans there. But to say that he is down there engaging, I saw the Attorney General beating drum. I saw Minister Ramson out there dancing. Remember the APNU AFC ministers? What, you couldn't get close to them? You couldn't get close to them. They would not go down there and do anything like that. And that's what people need to remember. Now look at this. Look at this. Our president is out here, out in front, dancing with the people. Dancing with the people. Right? And Stephen Vickery think this is a joke. Oh, what a joke. I ain't gonna get personal with you. But oh, what a joke. Sir, I think this is a joke. You, as the opposition leader at an Afro-Guyanese event, the Afro-Guyanese opposition leader, you at an event, they didn't even invite you up to the podium. They got you sitting down in the back with your face like a sourpuss. You understand me? That is a joke. That the Afro-Guyanese don't even respect you enough as the opposition leader, the Afro-Guyanese opposition leader of the Afro-Guyanese party in Guyana. That claim to be the representatives of Afro-Guyanese. They were not even inclined enough to invite your sour-faced self to the front to sit down as somebody at the head table. Could you imagine? This is a joke, Stephen Vickery. This is a joke. Aubrey Norton is a joke. You make your eyes pass the president, but oh, what a joke. You eyes pass, people. From you are the leader of the opposition at an Afro-Guyanese emancipation celebration. And remember, all these bad things happening to Afro-Guyanese, they ain't getting nothing, they ain't getting contracts, they're getting marginalized and discriminated against. Nobody invite you to the table, they got you sitting down like a nobody in the crowd, like a nobody. You're even in the front row, you're a nobody. So don't come for President Ali. Y'all don't come for him. His leaps and bounds ahead of Granger. And worse yet, this wretch sitting down in between these two women here. How could you compare the two? How could you compare the two? And look at him. He looked like he ain't even happy to be there. He didn't look like he even happy there. My president out here dancing and enjoying himself, doing his thing, and y'all vex with he. And y'all vex with he. Man, look. Y'all need to get away from here with some of y'all nonsense and give the president a chance. Matter of fact, he need y'all to give him a chance. He's doing enough. He's doing enough. I dare say, if Granger went to soiree, somebody with a hole in a cardboard had to be holding a cardboard, gyrating it to the crowd. Because Granger wouldn't go down there. Granger, most you see Granger doing is making himself a blasted fool in front of the police band downstairs at State House when they come for Christmas. That's Granger. Making himself a fool with the police band. But to say he going and meeting the people, a cardboard, a presidential guard would have to hold a cardboard and gyrate it if it was Granger's president. That's the closest Granger would have come to the soiree. The closest. Anyway, I start see James Bond make a video. I see a clip of video James Bond make. Y'all listen to this. Listen to this. Oh my God.
Person.
Baby.
Norman Brown is a very, very dirty person. He made it his duty, you check it out, to just to tarnish people, to pull them down, to bring them down. And this man, is that a man? He should be the last person. You know, the last person, because he struggled. He grew up poor from Linden. He's now a security guard in the UK.
He says so.
You know, he's a security guard in the UK. He ain't got no big position. He ain't got no big wealth. So why are you targeting people who are wealthy? You should be trying to know to say, you know, something. Instead of being a security guard, you should be trying to open your own security service. He's been in the UK for how many donkey years? How many donkey years? Doesn't have his own home. I mean, it might sound petty to some people, but I'm just giving you an insight into these people. They have achieved nothing.
Thank you, James. And I had to play that for the people so that y'all can understand who these parasites are, like Norman Brown. That's why he's telling you, don't bother with Gardy. Don't bother with Gardy. You understand? Accomplish nothing in the life. Don't bother with Gardy. So James had to say it. Now, what I really wanted to come to was a post made by Norman Brown about emancipation. Right? Look at this here. Now, again, let me just make it clear. I have no issues with the Mohammeds. Me and the Mohammeds, them ain't got no beef, nothing of this sort. But I don't like stupidness. Now, apparently, as the Dean was at the Emancipation celebration, he took some photos with some Afro-Guyanese who were there. This post was made on the 2nd of August at 1:03 a.m. Mohammed didn't take a left though. At least he does genuinely help out plenty black people in Guyana. Give Jackie jacket. All things aside, you can't diss he if he joined the Emancipation celebration. And you don't know that top he wearing is a custom made Gucci. He ain't buy it in big market like he friend Irfan Mobutu. Now, oh my God, what's wrong with friggin' Gardy? What is wrong with Gardy? Gardy, how in heaven's name? And again, I got no problem with the Mohammeds. How in heaven's name are you equating or contrasting the help that Mohammed gives to Afro-Guyanese with initiatives the government is putting out for all Guyanese? Even if you want to take out the other 5 races and let me look at initiatives for Afro-Guyanese. Mohammed's building roads in Afro-Guyanese communities. Mohammed's building schools in Afro-Guyanese communities. Mohammed's giving every Afro-Guyanese child because we care grant yearly. You want to go bankrupt, Gardy? You think about it. If Muhammad is to take on the because we care grant by itself, to give every Guyanese, Afro Guyanese, and this is the thing. Look, I don't know why it's get worked up over people like the Gardy Norman Brown. Right? Now imagine the president of the country, you bigging up a man who you, as you say, top is Gucci, and throwing shade at the president of the country who's shopping local from Starbrook Market. You got a problem if the president buy his African outfit from Starbrook Market and support locals. How much house Muhammad built for Afro Guyanese, specifically Norman Brown? How many houses has the president, the Muhammad's built specifically for Afro Guyanese? Then contrast that with how many houses, let me say, the Men on Mission initiative alone built for Afro Guyanese, since we're looking at the other races. How many houses has the Ministry of Housing and Water, through its Core Home initiative, made available to Afro Guyanese compared to the houses Muhammad built for Afro Guyanese? Mind you, did Muhammad buy the land that he built them houses on? When y'all comparing things, you gotta do it with sense. Hats off to Muhammad for all his philanthropic work that he does. And mind you, he helps Afro, Indo, whoever it is, he's helping people. But it is in no way can equate to initiatives by the government for the people of this country. In no way, shape, or form. All the donations Muhammad's make could equate to what the PDP administration has been doing for Guyanese. More so if you want to single out Afro Guyanese. But that's the idiocy you're gonna get from Gardy. That's the foolishness you're gonna get from Gardy. I see this guy John Thompson or John Thomas add me. I try not to bother with him because he is a overseas based Guyanese. The man, it's not Quincy Anderson come with the late self. Like he here with his man say.
Very, very dirty person.
Quincy, please listen to James Bond. James Bond is a former lawyer. He's not gonna talk with water in his mouth. Like some of these people who talk and gotta apologize and all kind of thing. You listen to James Bond, Quincy Anderson. You listen to him, please.
Norman Brown is a very, very dirty person. He makes it his duty, you check it out, to just to tarnish people, to pull them down, to bring them down. And this man is not a man, he should be the last person. You know, the last person, because he struggled, he grew up poor from Linden. He's now a security guard in the UK.
You hear what the man said, Quincy? Mind you, Quincy, you can hire this guy. You can hire this guy. You're a entrepreneur in the security arena. Norman Brown got experience. Norman Brown got experience. Quincy, you can hire Norman Brown. You can hire you as a supervisor or something. You doing better than Norman Brown, brother. You doing better than Norman Brown. Oh my goodness.
You know, he's a security guard in the UK. He ain't got no big position. He ain't got no big wealth.
Look.
So why are you targeting people who are wealthy? You should be trying to know to say, you know, something. Instead of being a security guard, you should be trying to open your own security service. He's been in the UK for how many donkey years? How many donkey years? Doesn't have his own home. I mean, it might sound petty to some people, but I'm just giving you an insight into these people.
It's not petty, James, it's facts. It's not Petty's facts. In the UK for donkey years, I can't own his own home. He can't even build nothing here. Look, Norman, Quincy Anderson said he's willing to hire you as a checker. He can give you a motorbike and you can go around and check your locations. Make sure your security ain't sleeping on the job. And mind you, 𝒔𝒊𝒄, they don't do that. They always on the ball. They up and ready. You're secure with 𝒔𝒊𝒄. You got to remember that. So Norman, Quincy Anderson is willing to hire you as a checker. He will give you a book. He will give you a motorbike. He will give you a flashlight. I don't think he should give you a weapon though. You will look like you got him sense. He can put you in trouble. But he will give you a book, a flashlight, a motorbike, a helmet, and a whistle. And you will go around and check all his locations. Check up. So we got work for you, Norman. You come home. The government might help you with a core home because, I mean, as James said, donkey years, and you're doing nothing proper for yourself. Donkey years, sir. Right? Look, the last thing I'm going to touch on is the only bit of policy that we've heard, or plan that we've heard from the AFC. Now, as you remember, the General Secretary of the People's Progressive Party, Civic, Dr. John Dew, had said, don't come to us and tell us about sitting down and making no plan. Right? He can learn Councillor Chase Green. The council want to know if you know to ride motorbike. He can learn. At 𝒔𝒊𝒄, they got all sorts of courses to them. He can learn. They can teach him to ride motorbike. They can teach him how to let the guard sign in the book. Teach you how to blow the whistle. Strap your helmet on properly because, you know, trouble. But the General Secretary spoke about bringing something to the table. You're talking about plans, policies, and this. What you got. You don't come and ask people to share what they got with you. Show me what you got. What's your plan? Let me know what's your plan. You understand? Show us what's your plan. And then we could sit down and talk about something. Right? Look at the initiatives coming out of the AFC. Oh, my mama.
Is that the 2 a.m. curfew, which was in place under the coalition government, be reinstituted?
The plan of the AFC. The plan of the AFC.
Is that the 2 a.m. curfew, which was in place under the coalition government, be reinstituted?
Could you believe it? Now, if you remember the 2 a.m. curfew, that was during COVID time, right? They didn't want people on the road and thing. Y'all remember all them private headphones party? The police bus, they end up making a song about the police bus, people jumping over zinc fence and all kind of thing. Cameras Ramzatan, consider any of the accidents that happened during the daytime. The accident with the X-Trail and the truck that happened on the highway during the daytime. This is the people who want to come and run this country again. Kemraj, we had enough of you and your stupid plans. You remember when the crime was getting out of control under the AFC, AP, and you, and they said dogs and horses will solve it. Dogs and horses. When was time to upgrade the police force and the GDF? They buy couple stupid drone. These guys are abysmal failures. Cameron Ramjatan will go down as the worst home affairs minister they ever had. Sorry, thank you. Horses, dogs, and bicycles. Horses, dogs, and bicycles. That was their plan for crime in the city. Thank you for reminding me, Quincy. Horses, dogs, and bicycles. These guys for real. Sharing out empty bag and bringing, oh Jesus, I didn't even know what to call this, to institute the 2 a.m. curfew again. Not everybody to start drinking at 6 a.m. Member of Parliament, Ramjadan. Not everybody. Look, not everybody's get drunk like you and Gita early in the day. Not everybody is like that. Not everybody gonna leave the sitting on the National Assembly. Leave the National Assembly to go and beat themselves. Why delete this thing out here? I gotta find Baggy the video, man. This is crazy. No.
There's gonna be a time where the is gonna come into effect.
Molly. We don't want a time where that shit for 2 a.m. curfew come into effect. You understand? We don't want that. The Guyanese people don't want that. Come with something better. Is it that all these lawyers and all these intellectually profound people in the AFC can't come up with policies and plans in this country? I think that's the fact. I think that's the fact. Complete waste. And they keep showing us why we're in good hands currently. They keep showing us why we're in good hands currently. I am not worried too much about the elections coming up. The PNC and the AFC make it clear to people who they should choose. They make it clear to people who they should choose based on their actions. Right? Anyway, guys, I'm getting out to here. It's really great to be back with you. Thank you for all the persons who joined in on the live today. You know, we back. And we lashing them every morning. You understand me? We lashing them every morning. All the foolishness that they get away with during the time that I couldn't broadcast freely. The trip was wonderful. If you guys ever have the opportunity, visit China. It's an eye-opener. The people mostly are friendly. Most of them are friendly. They're very surprised when they see persons of African descent. It's intriguing at first, but after a while it becomes a little annoying. But you know, I've not had a bad encounter with a Chinese person that was actually surprised to see me. I think they're just shocked. You know, I don't know how this process it, but they're just shocked. In relation to infrastructure and that stuff, well, off the chart, right? They're off the chart, and I'm glad that we are heading in a similar direction. We'll take some time to get there, but we're moving forward, right? I'll see you right here, same time tomorrow, same place. Guys, be good Guyanese out there. Thank you for joining me on the program this morning. And I'll see you on the flip side. As I usually say before I go, it's all about peace. It's all about love. It's all about one Guyana.
We are a peaceful people. Struggle as we struggle, and we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. This land is all I know. We're gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow, but never break. Our fathers came here, and they lived and died here, and we ain't moving nowhere, make no mistake. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving tree.